Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Last episode we entered Varnhold and we figured out, well, we discovered that there's spriggans here. Like, they've completely taken over the place.
That's easy.
So we're clearing them out to try to figure out how they got here and what happened to all the other people. Alright. We can use this.
I aim true.
I'll loot your
Get in here.
corpse.
Oh, you shitting me.
Tear them apart.
Okay, we got protection from chaos down because these are considered chaotic evil. Gnomes, I guess. I wish that dog was fucking smaller without having to use a size changing spell.
Onwards!
I grant you death.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. Got all of them, but that one in the back. There we go, got him. Go for this.
Try to make this stick.
Consider me provoked.
Dog came and move in.
Stay behind me.
Got him.
Let us strike as one.
Cannot hide from me.
Stab their backs.
Let's go for this guy. Good, he's finished.
So it's come to this.
Wow, we missed. We had to roll a 4 at least, but we rolled a 1.
This is for you.
Wow, we missed.
Falter.
We're rolling super low today. Like super
Nowhere
low.
to run.
Why? I see something right here. Okay. That looks a little questionable for an icon. I know it's a wand, but it looks like something else. Okay, this is to go upstairs, and there's something here. Oh, okay. It opens the front door. Well, that door to the front.
Clear.
So let's go over here. Clear out this room, which is undoubtedly filled with spriggans.
There was another way.
Yep. More spriggans.
Cover me.
Let's go after the rogue. Oh, there's some over here too. They are all over the goddamn place.
I'll fight if I have to.
Okay, he's dead. That's good.
I aim true.
Crossbowman's dead. Now for the rogue.
Bring it! Onwards!
Oh, there's another crossbowman.
Your death awaits. You can't stop me.
Dead. 61 damage, even though it was way overkill. Need to put another bless down. We've been in doing this for that long. Alright, we're gonna move up. Ekanda's gonna waddle up. Charge in with Myri. Wow, 91. That was pretty big. Alright. There we go. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff in here. Alright, let's keep moving.
Quiet footsteps.
Let's see. Wow, we've collected a lot of armor. We got the necklace. Let's head on up. Guy, the biggest spriggan, scarred and beaten, bears his rotting teeth. I guess we can't rest even here. I bet you followed our trail from our very den, forcing us from our homes wasn't enough. Now you've come to finish us off? Well, Guy will not make this easy for you. Force out of your home? What do you mean? Like you don't know, the cave to the north where I lived my entire life before your kind came. Enough. I'm done running. Okay.
Their treasures.
Wow, we are not fully prepared for this. That's not bad though. Let's get right here.
Stay behind me.
Oh, I tried to charge with him and forgot that it's not gonna work.
Good, you will get.
Oh, there's a guy here? Wow, he's already almost dead.
Consider it provoked. Tear them apart.
There we go, got that nice and easy.
Let us strike as one.
Wow, you went for the one person that would not work very well against. Do you have any other abilities? Could move over here. The attack of opportunity. Oh, okay. Go for this. Should shake in all of them. Yeah, it did.
Cannot hide from me.
Finished him up. Well, you got me. Go on then. Keep hounding us, pushing us back. Clearly taking all we had wasn't enough. What do you want about? You attacked this. Wait, let's go with this. I believe that you and your kin aren't to blame for the disappearance of Varnhold's citizens. I'll let you leave in peace. Just tell me where your den is. Perhaps I could pay you a visit and help you get your home back. Like, Asmar wants to help? Sure, I'll be surprised if I'm still breathing when we're done. I bet you just want to fight your way in and take my cave for yourself. Good gods, what a stubborn creature you are. Ciana grants you not just life. She promised to retrieve your home. You could at least thank the person who could have been your executioner. But why do I care? If I'm lucky, you'll both just kill each other. Find an old cave to the south. That's where you'll find the creeps who forced us out. And if you by some chance manage to kick them out of there, I'll know, then we'll talk some more. Don't follow me. It wasn't my intention. Alright, let's... A letter with threats. Let's look at this. Got a quarterstaff and a recipe. The Crimson Counselor. It's a monk weapon. Oh, he was gonna write to me. Lotus Gunderson retrieved a mysterious raceway from one of the ancient ruins scattered across Dunsward. Who continues to examine it as it lies on the table before me. Maybe the most peculiar thing I've ever laid eyes on. Okay. So he was gonna ask for our help when this happened.
Careful now.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. Like this red circle, I think it's about around Ekindeo.
Your eyes open.
It is. He bugged out when he was trying to take some shots. Oh, you notice a huge black bird sitting still on a high fence by the exit, as if waiting for you. It's a raven, glistening black, and one of the largest ravens you've ever seen. As you approach, it tilts its head and it fixes you with a beady black eye. Hypocrite. A talking bird right in the middle of a mysteriously empty settlement. Are you behind what happened here? Hypocrite? What's the point of your false pity for these fools who you allowed to live? With no shelter, no family, no homeland, always on the run. All you did is prolong their suffering and take pride in your chivalry. He does still have a chance for a fresh start. Miserable hypocrites, you seek to justify your actions? There is no justification. No, no, no. Why are you here? Are you one of the thieves that lived in this miserable settlement? What do you know about the vanishing of Varnhold? Vanishing. Only that the people of this dusty village were thieves. Thieves and bandits who didn't respect the law and didn't know their place. Inferior beings don't dare touch that which belongs to their masters. Who are you? I'm not from Varnhold, but I will find out what happened here. You? What arrogance, what pride. You thrall? Do not follow one crime with another. You will suffer the same fate. Who are you? I'm guessing you're new to these parts if you still know who... No. My name is Ciana. Don't know. Tell me who you are. Okay, just left. Interesting. Very interesting. We got some wargs down here.
Precisely.
Let's get Ekindeo here to take some shots.
Nowhere to run.
They should have known better.
Okay, there's quite a few. Alright, we'll move here.
Do not falter. This is for you.
Definitely running out of spells though. Just go with this.
I aim true.
Dead.
No strike wasted.
Oh my god. It's gonna want it to run all the way over there. We're not doing that.
They go down! Onwards! I'll fight if I have to.
Finished. Yeah.
Grant you death.
There we go. Finished off those wargs. Let's move the spriggan here. Guess we'll look around here. We're just gonna kind of look around the rest of this area. See if we find any more. Oh, we leveled up. Oh, okay, that's another way in. Let's just do that for the XP. Alright.
Quiet footsteps.
Looks like we're gonna be heading out here, but I will see you at the next location that we go to, but I'm gonna level up and I'll meet you there. So I was on my way back to our capital because of the death's door on Octavia, but I got intercepted by Nobrins and barbarians. So let's see what they want. Group moves across the flatlands, tattoos, leather and fur clothing, bow and amulets on their belts. These are barbarians, Kelids to be precise, probably from neighboring Numeria, or maybe lands even further north. They stop when they see you, hand on their weapons and frowns on their faces. Hey, you're from the north, right? Which tribe? I'm by myself. Wait, isn't that the gal the 6 bears kicked out? Because they were scared that if a woman touched the sword, their balls fall off? Just let bygones be bygones. I walk with her now. Look at that woman. I think she needs help. So you lead this group then. I'm Nober. We're from Numeria, part of the Tiger Lords tribe. We're just minding our own business here, not looking to pick a fight. We don't want any trouble and we're not after anyone. One of your people seems to be sick. Can I help? That'd be welcome. I caught blue spit somewhere in the Barrens. I can pay for the healing in gold. I've never seen such an unusual disease. No charge. No, none of that. We're not beggars, and we're not out for charity. Wow, thank you. It was a nasty thing, let me tell you. We'll let you take a breath in it, or let's gases out. Pray, Sarenrae, this affliction responds to regular magic. I would not have been surprised if such strange symptoms were resistant to common methods of curing. Though had that been the case, I'm certain you would have found a way to manage it. From Numeria, you're pretty far from home. Not so far. The Tiger Lords travel around a lot. From the World Wound to Iberia. Hell, these lands were once practically home to us. We used to clear them damned Fae from the gnarl marches on a regular basis. Well, now we're here again. That's the nomad life, you see. You never know where you'll find yourself tomorrow. Do you know anything about the situation at Varnhold? Varnhold? Never heard of it. Whatever's going on there, we got nothing to do with it. Excuse me, what are you searching for? No idea, really. Dugath just said we should search for caves and ancient ruins, and he tell us if it was what we were looking for. You ask me, we're just wasting time out here, but Chieftain knows best. Who's Dugath? An old cleric. He's seen a lot, he knows a lot, and it seems like he's the only one who has any idea what the hell we're looking for out here. Are you the only group of Numerians here? You kidding? Of course not. Our main camp's over the hills there. If you're feeling gutsy, come pay us a visit. Have you found anything interesting in the area? I wish. We've been searching the area for days now, but all we found was a cave with some grime-faced half-men. No ancient ruin, no treasures, not a damn thing. Alright, safe travels. Interesting. Oh, we got something over here. Might as well pick this. It looks like we have to go through them to leave. Alright, we got this last thing here. Ancient Cyclops coin.
Quiet footsteps.
Alright, but I will see you at the next location. Alright, so we just arrived at the overgrown cave, which is the home of the Spriggans. And it seems like we got some barbarians here. Hey, who's that walking over there? It's dangerous to walk around here. Better turn back. Oh, she answers something in Howland. Peace. If you want to speak with our elders or spend the night, you may enter. Just don't expect a free dinner. That was easy. Guess having a Myri is useful for diplomacy. Unlike her storyline where she just kills the leader of the chieftain of her clan. Let's grab this. I wish that was faster. That's super slow. Might as well loot this. Ooh. +4. Not bad, not bad.
Precisely.
That is a big orc. Huh, guess. Who are you? If you're a friend, take a seat by the fire and let's talk. I'm Bolga from the Tiger Lord's tribe. I lead this group. Let's see. What are you doing here? We're looking for some ruins, or a cave, or something. I don't really know, only Dugath knows exactly what we're looking for. He's a cleric and he's our leader on the expedition, well, him and the sisters. Oh, so this is, they're part of the same clan and the same, like, expeditionary group, of those barbarians we ran into. Let's see. Where might I find Dagath and these sisters? They're in our main camp here. If you're looking to hire us or have some other business, come visit. It'd be much better than digging around in the dirt out here. Have you found anything of interest? It'd be nice if we had. So far it's just dirt, crap, and monsters. Like, we don't get enough of that back in Numeria. We found this hole, and the monsters that were living here. We took a beating doing it, but we managed to kick them out. And after we searched the place, we found out it's just a regular cave, nothing of note. After a day or so, we'll probably head out and keep searching. The Spriggans who lived in this cave are under my protection. Please leave so they can return to their home. What? Those ugly things? Are you crazy? I would ask you the same. This is a guarantee. All this is. I'm quite sane. Please try to understand. When you ousted the Spriggans, you created a serious political issue that I need to resolve. Well, sounds odd, but alright. We weren't planning on staying long anyway. Pack up, everyone. We're leaving. Alright. That was nice and quick. Let's see. Let's loot this. Alright. Travel right down here. 1 second here. Alright. Let's head out here and let's head over to their camp. So we just arrived at the barbarian camp. So let's head on in. This is interesting. On the low grounds among the hills, some Numerian barbarians had set up camp. While obviously set up recently as a place to rest, it was thoroughly constructed, along with the stake palisade. The Numerians had reinforced their camp with a deep moat. Spotting the body of some unlucky thief at the bottom, it seemed they made a good call. Guarding the entrance was our old acquaintance, Nober, the man whose group we met in the hills previously. While his greeting was none too friendly, he did invite us to enter and lead us to meet his leader. We were led to a man named Dugath, a middle-aged Kelid with a gorgeous mane, once charcoal black, now salt and pepper, as well as bronze skin, hardened by sun, wind, and time to the point that it almost looked like oak bark. Speaking with assertive tones, he invited us to dine with the Tiger Lords. That was the name of their tribe, and spend the night in their camp. Any business we might have with the tribe, he said, could be discussed in the morning once everyone was rested and refreshed. Not wanting to offend the barbarians, who'd proven to be commendably hospitable, we accepted the invitation. Within minutes, we were seated by the bonfire with goblets in our hands. As guests, our goblets were wrought of skillfully decorated silver, with intricate carvings depicting scenes of battle. Do as I do, a Myri whispered into the Baroness's ear. They really care about tradition here. The cupbearer filled everyone's goblet with wine. When Dugath raised his cup, officially starting the feast, the Baroness placed her faith in a mirror and followed her example. To my utter surprise, our barbarian friend spilled her wine on the ground, and the Baroness followed her example. I thought the Numerians would be enraged, but they all followed suit. It was apparently a barbarian tradition, offering the first cup to the spirits. Only after the cupbearer filled their goblets again did the Numerians start to drink, and so did we. The main course, unsurprisingly, was meat. While hunting in the hills, the Numerians had killed a deer and 2 wild boars, all now roasting over an open fire. As the tribe's guests, we were offered the best pieces. Fierce in battle, the Numerians were equally fierce at the table. They frantically tore the meat apart with knives, bare hands, and teeth, as though attacking the throats of their worst enemies rather than eating roast venison. Only one camp inhabitant didn't join the dinner. Far from the festivities, a slim woman wrapped in a gray cloak sat alone, her face hidden behind a piece of cloth. She was so quiet and still. At first I didn't realize she was a living being at all. The Baroness demanded she be invited to the table. The woman just shook her head, but Dugath was furious. I would never share a meal with that witch. Her very presence would sour the wine in an instant. As he continued raving, one of the barbarians explained to us that the woman was one of the defaced sisters, half priestess, half wizard. While they may travel along with the Numerians, they never ate at the same table. Judging by the tones the barbarians used when speaking of the women, it was easy to tell that none of them held any warm feelings towards these defaced sisters. After everyone had eaten their fill, it was time for entertainment. The barbarians began singing a drawling song in their guttural language, known as Howlet. Later, one of the Numerians explained that it was a ballad about a brother and sister who defeated a huge metal spider. The song that followed was a comedic piece about the adventures of a stupid werewolf. Numerians all sang it together. It was clear that each of them knew that one by heart. Almost everybody clapped to the rhythm, though some thumped their knife handles on their shields, and our half-orc acquaintance Bolga accompanied the song on a vargan. Once the song was over, Dugath appealed to his guests, us, to surprise our host. The Baroness decided our best choice would be the tale of how we defeated the Stag Lord. Our tale of battle and heroic deeds was just what the barbarians were looking for. They listened eagerly, chimed in on each detail, and laughed and clapped at the most epic moments. Even Dugath found himself smiling and nodding as he listened to our story. Finally, the drinking and singing came to an end. Only bones remained from the feast, and the bonfire had burned down to ash. Satisfied, the Numerians retired to their tents.
I beg you, I haven't seen my sisters for several days. I'm afraid they may be in trouble.
This whole land is nothing but trouble. You want me to risk my life and the lives of my people to do your dirty work? Go ahead, ask Armagh to give the order. Oh, but Armagh stayed back in Numeria, which means I am the one making the decisions here.
But what about my sisters? Something terrible could happen to them.
You sisters insisted on this expedition. So it's your price to pay. With your blood, not ours. Something terrible could happen, you say? It is too late for that. We already lost good men on this pointless journey to nowhere. Whatever Armagh needs, it's not here, and it wasn't here from the start. But you didn't come here for him, did you? You came for your own reasons. You want some magic toy that once belonged to the ancient Cyclops. Well, I'm not leading my men to their deaths for that.
I have a feeling that what they're looking for is that bracelet that was mentioned in the letter that we found at Varnhold.
To God.
This conversation is over. You want help? Why not ask our guests to help you? If you can afford their rates, that is. As for me, my single remaining goal is to get my people home alive, and well, and as soon as possible.
Good morning. Well, let's get down to business, shall we? Introductions aren't necessary, Baroness. I know who you are. Let's discuss how we can be useful to one another. Do you know anything about what happened in Varnhold?
Varnhold, huh? Isn't that the village Maegor Varn got from the Ristovic Sword Lords? I know Varn. He's not the best fighter, but not the worst. As for what happened there, I wouldn't know.
Do you know me? How?
How do you think? We keep an eye on everything that happens in the region. It's smart to know our potential employers and our potential enemies.
Who's that woman?
Wish I knew who these witches are and where they came from. Our chieftain, the great Armagh, spirits bless him, trusts them as if they were holy oracles. He sent us with them to these dead hills, and none but the sisters and the chieftain himself know why. Who am I to confront the chieftain? So now we wander these lands, chasing the unknown.
So how can we be useful to each other?
I'm afraid we can't. At least not yet. I'd be happy to take a new job, but our chieftain's orders were strict. Search the location and come back with a report. But if you could help us here, say, by finding whatever these witch sisters are looking for, or maybe just making them disappear forever. Mark my word, Baroness, the Tiger Lords never forget those who helped them.
I'm just gonna kind of put this out there before we ask the next question. I really like his voice. I think that he's a really good voice actor. Alright, there's a whole army of you here. How did you manage to get so far?
None of your business, actually. But just to reassure you, we weren't sneaking into your lands without permission. I'll answer. It was magic. The sisters opened some strange tunnel, and we used it to get here from Numeria. Gorham witnessed my words. I'm no coward, but I'd rather march for a month through all the river kingdoms than use that damned tunnel again. It was strange. Wrong. Just like those witches themselves.
What are you looking for here?
I wish I knew. The sisters are looking for something, but they won't tell anyone what it is. I guess it's some antique that used to belong to the Cyclops. Some magic trinket or something. As for me, the only thing I'm looking for is a good reason to quit this nonsense and return to Numeria as soon as possible.
Is this how you serve your liege?
Don't confuse our chieftains with your king's knight. It's the chieftain who swears an oath to the tribe, not the other way around. Liege. I was one of the tribe's elders when he was in his first teeth.
How did it go? Did you find anything of interest?
If we did, do you think we'd still be here now? The only thing to be found in these hills is one's own death. A group of my men entered a cave that turned out to be a spriggan den. They barely survived the encounter. Also, we found the ruins of some old tower, ancient as the world itself, and useless as this expedition. There is nothing to be found here, except, like I said, for one's own death.
Let me ask you a question.
Ask away, why not? I don't promise I'll answer, though. You're welcome.
Let's talk to the let's talk to this defaced sister here. Oh, let's boot this though. Ooh, Raven, what are you doing here? We'll talk to the defaced sister.
You, our guest, the Baroness, am I right? I'm sorry you witnessed that unpleasant scene. If I may ask, what is your name?
You don't need to know my name. I don't trust them.
So be it. Everyone has their secrets, Baroness.
Do you know anything about what happened in Varnhold?
Dark things tend to happen in that land. I can only guess to the fate of Varnhold. My 3 sisters no more. Help me find them, and you'll get your answers. If the spirits are kind, it will happen before it's too late.
Do you have any idea where your sisters might be?
Do you have a map? I can provide you some direction. One of my sisters went to the sepulchre of forgotten heroes. Another went looking for the Forsaken Mound. And the third was going to visit the ruins of the City of the Hollow Eyes. I won't lie, these places are all very dangerous. But searching for lost truth always involves danger.
Alright, I have to go.
If in your travels you meet my sisters, please help them, and I will help you in return. Remember this word, Kahab. That is what the previous inhabitants of these lands, the Cyclopses, called darkness they so worshipped. If a door shut and lockless bars your path, this word might be your key. May kind spirits guide you in your travels.
Alright. We're going to end the episode here, but next episode we will go to one of those 3 places and find the 3 other sisters. So I'll see you there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.